Taper cuts are shorter at the perimeter and gradually increase in length to the top section. Before beginning any haircut, be sure to perform a thorough consultation to determine the client's desired results. To begin, comb through the hair and check the client's scalp for any abrasions or hypertrophies. Observe the direction of hair growth. Doing so will help you to plan out the cut and to identify any problem areas. Then, gently tilt the client's head down slightly to begin cutting the nape section. Turn on your clipper and open the blades. Start the cut in the center of the nape at the hairline using the clipper over comb technique. Starting at the center of the nape establishes the guide lengths for you to use when cutting left and right of the center panel. Continue cutting the nape area left and right of center up to the occipital area, rolling the comb out to maintain a gradual taper. Next, repeat the same movements and technique in the sections to the left and right of center. If a closer cut at the hairline is desired, use the freehand clipper technique with the blades open and gradually blend from the hairline up into the nape area. Using the clipper over comb technique, continue to cut and blend through the back section up to the bottom of the crown area. Repeat this technique in the sections left and right of center. Make sure to comb through the hair after every few strokes with the clippers to check the blending and to remove any stray hairs. Next, move to your client's side. Using a diagonal comb placement, blend the hair behind the ear into the back section. Make sure you angle the comb out from the shorter length at the hairline to the longer lengths of the back section behind the ear for a gradual blend. Move to your client's other side and repeat the blending technique behind the ear into the back section. Remember to hold your comb on a diagonal to blend. Once the entire back section is finished, check for blending and balance behind the ears where it joins with the back section. If you see any areas that look heavy or uneven, use the clipper over comb or shear over comb technique to blend or remove weight. Now move to the side of your client and taper around the ear and into the side section. Continue to taper and blend toward the crest area. Once the side section has been tapered and blended, move to the other side of your client and repeat the steps. Check for balance on both sides of the head. Remember that hair density and length should always blend from the nape hairline into the hairline around the ears. If you see any areas that need additional blending, use the clipper over comb or the shear over comb technique to fine-tune your work. Now you need to comb through the top section. Using either the clipper over comb or the fingers and shear technique, cut the top section. Be sure to comb from the scalp through the ends when positioning a subsection for cutting. Cut through the top of the crest area, blending it to the top section as you cut back to the crown. Then, repeat on the opposite side until the cut hair meets at the center of the crown. Use the mirror to check the density and shape of the cut when looking for balance and proportion. Be sure the hair at the lower part of the crest blends into the side section. If the blend is off, the cut will appear to have gaps or steps. At this point, you can check and refine your work. Once the cut is finished, perform the arching technique over both ears with your preferred tool. Then, use the outliner to detail the neckline, or use the clippers to create a natural taper as desired by the client. Be sure to remove any stray hairs on the lower part of the neck. The taper cut is now complete. Always offer a neck or an outline shave to your client to finish off the look. Complete the shave if requested. Also, don't forget to dust stray hairs from your client's face and neck before they leave your chair. State regulations about hair removal vary, so make sure to check with your instructor or state board regulations.
Remember, a taper cut is shorter at the hairline and gradually increases length towards the top section.